Alfred the Great. Yo, check it out. We are talking about Alfred the Great, the king of Wessex back in the day. This dude was no joke. He kept England from being taken over by the Danes, and he was all about promoting knowledge and literacy. They even started writing the Anglo-Saxon Chronicle during his reign. Pretty impressive, right? Now, Alfred was not born with a silver spoon in his mouth. He had four older brothers, so becoming king seemed unlikely. He actually wasn't even into the whole royal power thing. He was more into scholarly stuff and loved English poetry and Latin learning. He might have even been inspired by Charles Martinet, the great Frankish king who brought learning back in style. But Alfred didn't have a chance to pursue his education until later in life. Here's the deal. Most of what we know about Alfred comes from stories and legends. One story goes that he went to Rome as a 4-year-old to meet the Pope. When he returned, his mom promised a book of English poetry to whoever could read it to her. Alfred memorized that book with the help of his tutor, recited it by heart, and won the prize. Talk about dedication. Now, let's fast forward to his adult life. At one point, Alfred had to hide from those pesky Vikings on an island called Athelney. He stayed there and, get this, even got scolded by a cowherd's wife for letting her cakes burn. Oops, guess even kings make mistakes. When he became king in 871, Alfred had a council of advisors called the Witan. They helped him make good laws and he believed in the power of education. He got books translated into English so everyone could read them. He also told monks to start writing the Anglo-Saxon Chronicle to record important events. To protect his kingdom from Viking attacks, Alfred built forts and walled towns known as burhs. He even had warships guarding the coast. He was a strategic mastermind. Alfred died in 899 and was laid to rest in Winchester, his capital city. Alfred the Great, a king who was wise, scholarly, and fierce when it came to defending his people. Respect. Now let's take a look at his works. Alfred, the dude I'm talking about, was like a total boss. He did so much cool stuff, it's insane. First off, he made this awesome code of law and translated a bunch of important books. We are talking Augustine's Soliloquies, Boethius's Consolation of Philosophy. Yeah, even Chaucer and Elizabeth were into it. Gregory the Great's Pastoral Care and the Psalms. But that's not all. Alfred didn't stop there. He also made sure that Bede's Ecclesiastical History of the English People and Paulus Orosius's History of the World got translated. This guy was all about spreading knowledge and making sure everyone had access to these great works. And get this, Alfred's court in Winchester was like the coolest place ever. It was the capital of the Anglo-Saxon state, and his crew there formed this epic literary circle. Seriously, their literary game was unmatched for centuries. They wrote in Old English, which became the standard written language, even though spoken Old English varied depending on where you were. But wait, there is more. Alfred was not just into books and education. He was a man of action. He launched all these crazy ambitious programs. He reformed the church, he changed up the political scene, and he even made sure education was a top priority. This dude was all about making a difference and shaking things up. So yeah, Alfred was a real trailblazer, paving the way for future generations with his knowledge, reforms, and sick literary circle. We owe a lot to this legendary figure in history. Alright nerds, that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed the lesson. If you enjoyed it, please do like, share and subscribe to our channel. Your love and support keeps us going. Until next time, bye bye. Have a great day nerds.